So thank you so much, Aarti ma'am, for accepting this
No, it's my
session.
pleasure. It's a privilege and honor to be
Yeah.
here with you all.
And I keep following you on Instagram, and you teach so. I mean that I follow, and it's with such ease you teach that it's a pleasure watching you there.
No, thank you so much.
So, and I would request all the viewers who are here today, you can follow Aarti ma'am on her Instagram, and she teaches free of cost every day. So I think that's a privilege for everybody, all of us, to be there.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's my passion, actually, yoga. I'm an IT professional.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I also have a company. I used to work there. I'm basically a software developer. I used to do a lot of projects. And then my passion brought me here.
Wow.
So I'm into yoga and art now. I teach more of yoga, art thoda kam hai. Hi Ritu, how are you?
Hi Aarti, I'm fine. How are you?
It's very nice to be here. I have three. I have to do. I did two already, and two are mere sessions. So it's a little hectic, but I thought I shouldn't say no here.
It's a pleasure for us.
Yes, for me too. From my heart, I'm saying that.
Right.
To be here, and because I somehow मेरे passion है पढ़ाने का. I used to teach computers earlier, and then I shifted to yoga, and I did my yoga in 2015. I mean, अभी बहुत साल नहीं हुए. I had grown kids, and I thought, चलो, let me do something, and then I switched over to yoga. And sometimes I teach art also. So if you plan, you can plan an art class also with me. I do a lot of art.
For sure, we'll do that next.
Yes, sure. So, आप मुझे बता देना जब start करना होगा.
All set. It's yours, ma'am. Screen is yours. You can start whenever. It's already 4:32.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right. So I welcome you all to this International Day of Yoga 2021. This is the 7th edition. So we all know that the first Yoga Day was conducted on 21st of June 2015. And in 16, it was conducted in Chandigarh, and I was a part of that. So I participated in that yoga day, and Mr. Modi was also here, and it was a lot of fun. I had my team from Chandigarh administration, and we had a great time over there. And now this is the 7th edition, and because of the pandemic, everything is happening online. So I'm really pleased to be here and happy to be here. And as you all know that 21st of June is the longest day of the year. That is why it was chosen to be the International Day of Yoga. Plus, it's the summer solstice also. So Earth is a little tilted. So it is considered to be very auspicious when the Earth is tilted in the Northern Hemisphere. So that is why this day was chosen. So in 2015, 84 countries participated, and it was a huge event. Even today, so many countries are participating. This is all international. All right, so let's start talking about yoga now. So yoga is basically unity of the mind and body. So yoga harmonizes us. It brings about a balance in our lives. It is all about mind, and it's all about mind and soul. So yoga is the only practice which will balance your hormones. It balances our endocrine system. So endocrine system is all our glands, our thyroid gland, the pituitary gland in our brain, thyroid, then we have pancreas, and we have adrenal glands. It will harmonize all whenever we if we practice yoga on a regular basis. Okay, so I would like to share my PPT that I've created for this session. So I'll just share that. So please let me know, Deepika ma'am, when it is shared. So can you all see it?
No, no.
No, nothing.
One second. I think I didn't share it over there. One second. I have to share share screen and
Share to all.
actually इसमें मुझे options दिखा रहा है Microsoft PowerPoint. Let me see by sharing this. Share.
We have to open the presentation first and share.
Yeah. Now we can see.
All right. So I've already told you that this is the International Day of Yoga, 7th one. Okay, and I'll proceed further now. So the word yoga comes from union. So we have many aspects to our personality. We have a physical system, we have mental system, emotional, spiritual. So many systems are there in our body. So when we combine all these, जब हम अपने फिजिकल का ध्यान रखते हैं तो हमारा माइंड ऑटोमेटिकली ठीक हो जाता है. जब हम अपने माइंड का ध्यान रखते हैं ऑटोमेटिकली हमारा जो फिजिकल है वो ठीक चल रहा है. सो इट इज द यूनिटी combines all the aspects of our personality. So Maharishi Patanjali is known as the father of yoga. There were many sadhus and sons who were I think you can just mute So there were many sadhus and sons who were doing a lot of yoga. So there was a Maharishi Patanjali. He took all those asanas and he compiled them and he converted that into Yoga Sutras. So we have 196 Yoga Sutras. It is a book. Very interesting book. अगर आपको कभी मौका मिले तो आप जरूर पढ़ेंगे. All right, then now Patanjali advocated Ashtang Yoga. So what is Ashtang Yoga? It has got, Ashtang means 8. So it has got 8 limbs. Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Briefly, I'll tell you. Yams are जो हम अपनी लाइफ हमें जिस तरह से जीनी चाहिए, झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए और Vedas पढ़ने चाहिए and all that. Niyamas are our personal discipline. Like we should keep our body clean and we should keep our environment clean and all that. Then we come to asanas. So we must practice asanas, and you know that the pranayams are all breathing exercises. And then is the pratyahar. Now I would like to explain you pratyahar. Pratyahar is like whole day we are talking to the world, we are talking to so many people around, ghar mein, bahar, office mein, but we never talk to ourselves. Do we talk? We don't. So it is very important to talk to yourself. आप अपने आप से बात करें, आप अपने सारे sense organs को बंद कर लें. Don't be connected to the whole world and just be with yourself. It is very important. Give time to yourself, do some pranayam, do some asanas, and be with yourself and also hug yourself. It is very important. That is the meaning of pratyahar. एक tortoise होता है, वो अपने आप को संकुचित कर लेते हैं और अपने shell में चला जाते हैं. So once in a while we all must practice that. Okay, dharana is जब हम एक चीज पे focus कर लेते हैं and we just think कि I have to attain this. That is dharana. Then dhyan is meditation, and then comes samadhi. Now samadhi maybe is for the gurus and the sadhus. For us, Samadhi is living a yogic life. Yogic life means keeping ourselves fit, healthy, keeping ourselves happy also, happy, blissful, joyful. All right, then we also have, so later on after Ashtanga Yoga, 2-3 things were added. That book is Pradipika. In that we have all those shat karmas like neti. आपने देखा होगा नाक से जो पानी डालते हैं दूसरे nostril से निकालते हैं. So we have neti. Basti is to clean our intestines. That is we call it anema in normal language. So there are some of these kriyas. We have kunjal जिसमें हम पानी पीकर निकाल देते हैं. That removes the acidity and helps us in our digestive system. Then we have mudras of the body, mudras of the hands, mudras also of the face. And we have there are 3 very important bandh. Later on, maybe we can conduct a session someday. Then what are bandhas? What are the locks that we put on our bodies? And those locks are very helpful. So today I'll be teaching you one lock, that is the neck lock, which is going to help you with thyroid. Okay, then next slide. If you have any questions, you can ask me. why this slide is not moving now. Yes. Okay. Now, what are the benefits of doing asanas and how yoga is going to help us? So already I've told you it is holistic. Holistic means whole. Whole मतलब हमारी personality के सारे aspects को benefit होगा. When we go to a gym or when we exercise, it is mainly our physical body, maybe a little bit of mental. But when we are doing yoga, all the aspects, spiritual, psychological, all the aspects will be benefited. Then we all know it is for physical fitness and musculoskeletal coordination, helps in the reduction of weight, and very useful in the management of diabetes and respiration. So there are very good asanas, which you can do, which will really help you in managing your sugar level, also bronchitis, asthma, all these problems. Then hormonal balance is the most, I feel majorly that hormonal balance is one thing for which we all must do yoga. Then it helps us in managing blood pressure, depression, and then next is menopause. Yes, all women above 35 and 40, if you are not doing yoga, please start doing it because it really helps us in menopause. It will be such a smooth transition that you will not even realize if you are doing yoga. And then we have the premenstrual syndromes. All girls should try this yoga. There are many asanas which will help you in relieving those syndromes. Then as we grow, we have the prostate problems and the prolapse. That is, our muscles are not able to hold our reproductive organs. So what do? We do yoga, we tighten our muscles, and then we don't have all these problems. Then of course, arthritis and back pain, we all know. And also, आज की date में immunity is very important. So do yoga and increase your immunity. Then now the reason for all these is the lifestyle diseases is our lifestyle. So what are the kinds of lifestyle diseases are there? ये diseases नहीं होंगे अगर आप अपना lifestyle change कर लेंगे. So what are the lifestyle diseases? Let's see. We have acidity, backache, constipation, insomnia, blood pressure, then depression, then varicose veins. All these are because of lifestyle. So take care of your bodies, take care of your mind, and you won't have these problems. And now why these happen, this I think we all know, but we don't follow. We are eating unhealthy foods, we are eating pizzas, we are eating burgers all the time. Eat it once in a while, that should be good enough. Eat on a Sunday, keep it a cheat day. Okay, then we have a very sedentary lifestyle, especially office goers are just sitting on their seats. थोड़ा उठें, 15-20 मिनट के बाद थोड़ा घूमें, online इतना कुछ हो रहा है, just take a break. Give a break to your body, move your joints, move your legs, move your arms. It's very important. हम टीवी के आगे बैठते हैं, we become couch potatoes. We are just on our mobiles, neck नीचे करके. So these are all the lifestyle problems. और इतनी आप देख ही रहे हैं कि कितनी problems आ रही है इससे. Then smoking and drinking, stress, and of course, as we sit, our posture has to be very correct because our spine is very, very important, and we do not sleep on time. So please make it a habit to sleep on time. Sleep will actually help you a lot, sleeping on time and getting up on time. Get up in the morning, do yoga. So I will always advocate yoga. Okay, then lifestyle changes मैंने आपको बता दिया. Physical activity, quit smoking. I think this or everybody knows. Everybody knows we must do some kind of physical activity. You can do cycling, you can do running, you can do jogging, you can do skipping, you can do anything, but keep yourself fit. Okay, now this slide I've kept here just to show you two glands which are very important. Now here we have so many glands. This is our endocrine system. Right? So whatever secretions are done by the glands, all these go to the blood. So a little bit of biology here. So आपके blood में ये सब जाता है, and then the pituitary gland, which you see at the top, second, that is the master gland. That is going to control all your glands. So it is like a boss, sitting in the office. आपको कमांड करेगा कि आपने ये करना है तो आप बाकी सारे ग्लैंड्स करेंगे. Let's say my thyroid is not working properly. Now what happens is I have some tension, I have a lot of stress, and when I am stressed, my pituitary gland is not going to function properly. My hypothalamus is not going to function properly, which is very important. Now hypothalamus controls my body temperature. Hypothalamus controls my thyroid. Hypothalamus is also controlling my hunger. When I feel hungry, how much should I eat? Till when should I eat? So this is also controlled by these, all things are controlled by these two glands, pituitary gland and hypothalamus, which are really very important. So when we do Bhramari Pranayam, when we do yoga, when we are very happy, so our glands are also very happy. और उनका function इतना, so you keep your boss happy and you will see that everything will be fine, you will feel very happy. All right, now then next. So pancreas, you all know, pancreas is going to secrete insulin. So again, very important to do some asanas for your pancreas. Then spine, we have 33 vertebrae. You all can see, नीचे तक हमारी total 36 vertebrae हैं, and they are all divided into thoracic, then coccyx, then all different areas are there in this. The spinal cord is very important. Now ask me why spinal cord is important. Because हमारी brain से जितनी भी nerves आ रही हैं, सारी की सारी spine में, all the nerves are coming from the brain. So that is why we say the neck is very important. It is very important to keep your back straight, to keep your neck at the right position, because थोड़ी सी भी हमारी nerves हिलती हैं तो हमें problem आती है. And now the spine has got small cushions in between. And what happens is when we do not exercise, the nerves, whatever nerves are there, जितनी भी हैं वो depress हो जाती हैं, वो stiff हो जाती हैं, वो दब जाती हैं. तो जब वो nerves दब जाती हैं, we start having sciatica, we start having lower back problem, tailbone problem, then so many other problems of the spine. So when we are exercising, we are doing back bends, we are doing forward bends, तो क्या होता है हमारी बैक की एक्सरसाइज हो रही है. So this vertebra and this vertebra, in between there is a cushion, and if the nerve is here, तो जब आप नीचे करती हैं तो nerve निकल जाती है बीच में से, then you go up, then you go down. So you can all understand, it is all biology and very easy to understand and very easy to follow yoga. Please follow it, everyone. Okay. All right, now asanas, we all know when we stretch and we relax. जब मेरी class होती है और मेरे students class करते हैं, after that they call me, they message me, they tell me that ma'am, we are feeling so happy about ourselves, we are feeling so light, हमें इतना अच्छा लग रहा है योगा करके, because आपकी muscles relax होती हैं, all the good endorphins go to your brain, and वहाँ पे जाके you start feeling so happy. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and endorphins are all good hormones जो आपके blood में चले जाते हैं, and then you start feeling very happy. Okay, then we all know that blood circulation increases with asanas and are all organs. So now we go to the parlors. I think everybody goes to the parlors. Men go, women go. So we go for facials, we go for pedicures, for manicures. And ऊपर से हम बड़ा अच्छे सज जाते हैं, बहुत ग्लो करते हैं. But what about the internal organs? Our internal organs don't get massaged. There is no way to massage. अगर आपने कभी रामदेव को देखा हो, वो जो round अपनी belly को हिलाते हैं, that is the massaging of your organs. So even with yoga, when we are doing Bhujangasana, when we are doing Dhanurasana, कोई भी आसन कर रहे हैं तो हम अपने आप को move कर रहे हैं. When we are turning, twisting, so our organs are moving and they are getting space to breathe. So that is why we say it's very important to move, so that आपकी organs को get some space to move, some area to breathe. So this is all about yoga. Reducing weight तो है ही है. जब आप yoga रोज करोगे तो weight तो reduce होगा. Plus it is very good for children. It increases their concentration. It increases their awareness. And if you are stressed, that then also yoga is really going to help you. Okay, now the next one, I think too much of lecturing. Okay, Surya Namaskar. We all know Surya Namaskar has got 12 postures. अगर आप ऑफिस जाते हैं और आपके पास टाइम नहीं है तो आप सूर्य नमस्कार करो. Surya Namaskar has got 12 postures. One is the forward bend, one is the backward bend. So when we bend forward, we breathe out. When we bend backward, we breathe in. So when we synchronize it with breath, तो हमें इसके benefits triple हो जाते हैं, 10 times हो जाते हैं. So आप ये अगर 12 आसन करोगे 5 बार, so 12 into 5 is 60. So that means you do 60 asanas. So if you don't have time, so if anyone who tells me I don't have time, I just say that do Surya Namaskar. It will just take you 5 minutes or 6 minutes to do 5 rounds. So yes, Surya Namaskar, and it has got a lot of energy it is going to provide you. So our left nostril is the Ida, is the moon, and the right nostril is the solar energy. So this is always active and this is passive. So when we are doing Surya Namaskar, we'll be more energetic, we'll be more, we won't be passive. Then obviously loosening, and जब आप अपने joints को हिलाते रहोगे और करते रहोगे तो आपकी flexibility body में ज़्यादा आएगी. It also balances your metabolism, your joints, and very good for all the systems, for your circulatory, respiratory, digestive, and very useful for reproductive organs. There are so many problems people are facing today. Uterus की problem, prostate की problem. योगा करें और ये सारी प्रॉब्लम आपकी नहीं आएंगी. योगा इज प्रिवेंटिव, योगा इज नॉट क्यूरेटिव. यू कैन प्रिवेंट, यू कैन क्योर, you cannot cure, you can manage your life with this. So pranayam, again we know pranayam is all about breathing. We inhale and we exhale, and one more aspect of pranayam is there which is very useful. Usually कोई नहीं बताता और लोग नहीं करते. That is the breath retention. In Sanskrit, we call it the kumbhak. Inhalation is known as purak, breath retention is kumbhak, and exhalation is rechak. You cannot do breath retention when you start yoga immediately. Practice it for some time and then slowly start retaining your breath inside. It has a lot of benefits, but please learn it first and then only you will do it. If you are able to control your breath. So what is breathing? जो breathing है ना वो automatically होती है. हमें नहीं पता कि हम कैसे breathe. We are not making any effort. It is just happening. So what happens is जब आप प्राणायाम करते हैं, you can control your breath. आप अपनी ब्रीदिंग को कंट्रोल कर सकते हो. आपने कितना इनहेल करना है कंट्रोल कर सकते हो, कितना एक्सहेल करना है कंट्रोल कर सकते हो, आपने कितनी देर तक अपनी सांस रोकनी है वो कंट्रोल कर सकते हो. अभी आप सांस नहीं रोकेंगे, जब आप सीख जाएंगे तब रोकेंगे. Then we all know meditation is very useful. It releases a lot of stress, anxiety, everything. We all know that. And then we have Om chanting. Om chanting. Now people think कि Om chanting कर रहे हैं, and sometimes I feel people say कि it is very spiritual. No, Om chanting is Om is the sound of the universe. Om is basically a universal sound. You know, it is there in Christianity, it is there in Buddhism, it is there in Sikhism, it is there in with Muslims also. So everybody, you know, it is a different form. कोई Amen कहता है, कोई Om कहता है, कोई Amin कहता है. So this is the sound only. Om sound ही है जिसको modify करके हमने different religions में डाल दिया है. So Om has lot of benefits. You can read over here. It is again very good for spine. So when we do Om chanting, we keep our back straight, our spine straight. And then when we do this, our nadis get purified. हमारे अंदर बहुत सी नाड़ियां हैं, and two main nadis are there, Ida and Pingla. And वो अगर आपकी बिल्कुल clear हो जाए, शुद्ध हो जाए, then you have lot of benefit. Okay, then thank you so much for watching this and for listening to me. And I give my free classes on my Instagram page, Yoga with Aarti, and you can read the days and the timings: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:15, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6:30. You can also reach me at this number. You can note down this number. And thank you so much for listening to me. And I hope it helps also. Yes. So we will start with our session now. Okay. So, Deepika, can I ask you that should I do the yoga protocol or should I do the normal yoga session? So, because yoga day pe hamara ek protocol hai which we are following by the government, but because this is not government related, so maybe we can do a normal yoga session.
Yes, yes, Aarti. You can do a normal yoga session.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll do the normal one. Okay.
Dear admin, put everybody on mute.
So do I have to admit?
No. Yes, you can admit. Otherwise, my people are sitting there as an admin.
All right. Okay. So I'm visible?
Yes.
So we can start with an arm exercise. So move your arms. You all can do yoga with me, please. Please, ma'am, please click a few pictures also. Then reverse. And then we can do our arms. Okay, I would like to tell you some neck exercises for spondylitis. So you get your neck down, exhaling. So people who have very severe spondylitis can avoid this. So get your head down, exhaling, up inhale, down exhale, up inhale, down exhale, up inhale. Then take it sideways. Exhaling, come back, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, अपनी neck को left में turn करेंगे. 1, up, 2, up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and relax. Now we will do the rotation. Down is exhale, up is inhale. So again, up inhale and down exhale, up inhale and down exhale. Then we can do our arm exercise and the shoulder exercise. So keep your hands on your shoulders. Get your arms forward and up and back. पीछे जाएंगे, थोड़ा सा वेस्ट को टच करने की कोशिश करेंगे. Forward, up. So 5 times you get it from down up. 4 and 5. And now we reverse it. Up से down लाएंगे. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And relax. And then we can just put a hand on our face and push your face on towards right, and with your hand push it towards left. 2, again 1 and 2. Now interlock your fingers, अपने head के पीछे ले जाएं. And सीधा रखिए अपनी body को. अपने hand से अपने head को आगे push करें और अपने head को पीछे push करें. So this really relieves all the pressure in your joints and slowly release. Now some exercises.
Can you speak louder?
Louder? Okay, I'll come near. Okay, now some exercises for the hands, which everyone should do. आप अपने hands को सीधा रखेंगे and then take them up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now put your thumb inside, roll your fingers around it. Open your fist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These exercises anybody can do anytime. Even people who are old can also do it. So keep your hand over here at your elbow and 1, 2, 3. change. 1, 2, 3. You can do a number of repetitions. I am just doing 3 as of now. Okay, then let's come to the asanas. Okay, one more I want to teach you is the twisting. So it is very important to twist your bodies. So आप अपनी arms को सीधा कर लीजिए and then just go back. So आपका जो right hand है वो आपके left shoulder को touch करेगा और अपनी arm बिल्कुल पीछे ले जाए. Then come forward. Again twist back. Come forward. Twist back. Come forward. Twist back. Now what happens is when we are twisting back, this is very good for the digestion, very good for acidity, for gas, for any problem which we have in our abdominal organs. Now let's start with our asanas. So I'll teach you the first asana, that is the Tadasana. Tadasana is known as the palm tree posture. So our body becomes very strong like a palm tree. So a little, very little gap in your feet you can keep. Now inhaling, take your arms up. Interlock kar lijiye and reverse your palm upwards. अपनी palm को ऊपर की तरफ. And then come on your toes. अपनी toes पे आके पूरा अपने आप को stretch कीजिए and अपना जो focus है वो बिल्कुल सामने eye level पे रखिए. Keep yourself fully stretched. Your arms, your legs, your body. This is very beneficial for all your joints, for your calf muscle, for your hip muscle. Slowly exhaling, come back. Again, up, inhale. On your toes. And slowly come back. Now the next asana is the tree posture. So tree posture is again a balancing asana. So you will just lift your left foot up, keep it on your thigh. आप अपने thigh पे रखेंगे, जितना ऊपर रखेंगे उतना अच्छा है. बिल्कुल ऊपर रखिए. Maintain your balance. Now inhaling, go up and हाथों की नमस्कार मुद्रा बना लीजिए और सीधा eye level पे देखिए. Straight. Your arms stretched, your legs stretched, your body fully stretched. And slowly come back. And any posture which you do on one side should be repeated on the other side. So your leg goes up, you can do it with me. So your leg goes up here, maintain your balance. Slowly take your arms up, Namaskar Mudra, and Samne dekhenge. So here you can breathe normally or you can just hold your breath. Inhale करते हुए ऊपर आए थे. Exhale करते हुए हम नीचे जाएंगे. So this is the tree posture. Okay. Now the next posture is the triangle posture. So triangle के लिए हम अपने पैरों में gap रखेंगे 2 to 3 feet का, according to your height, according to your capacity. इतना gap रखेंगे. Inhaling, take your arms up, shoulder level. Now exhaling. You will bend towards left. सीधा bend करेंगे. दोनों arms आपकी सीधी जाएंगी ऊपर. और हम ऊपर वाले हाथ को देखेंगे. ऊपर वाले हाथ को देखेंगे. बिल्कुल सीधी arms रखेंगे. And back. If you are not able to touch the ground, that's fine. जहाँ तक पहुँच सकते हैं वहाँ तक कीजिए. So slowly go down and up. लोग ऊपर देखेंगे. Body को एक line में रखेंगे. बिल्कुल. And up and relax. There is a variation to this. You can do like this 1 and 2. Again, your arm should be in one line and you will look at the extended hand. Up and change. Down. Both my arms are in one line. My legs are straight. I am not bending my legs. So 1, 2. 1, 2. This increases the flexibility and the mobility of the legs. Okay, now next asana which I'll be doing is the Padhastasana Padhas. Pad are the feet, Has is the heart. So we are going to just touch our feet. So how we do it is, first take your arms up, inhaling, and then bend from your hips. Hips se bend kijiye. Stay here for a while, then slowly go down and touch the ground. अगर आप ground touch कर सकते हैं, it's fine, or you can just touch your fingertips. And up and relax. Now this is very useful for our head because the blood flow goes towards the head. So this will help you in improving your hair texture also. This will help you in improving the working of the pituitary gland and the hypothalamus also. Because automatically blood gravity reverse हो गई, आपका blood flow reverse हो गया because of the gravity. So let's repeat it. 1, 2, 3, and up. Again, 1, 2, and up, and back. So you can do 10 times and 3 sets. So that means it comes to 30. So you should do 30 every day. Okay, now the next asana that I'm going to teach you is the Garudasana, that is known as the eagle posture. So जितने भी महर्षि साधु महात्मा थे, इनको कुछ नहीं पता था. They used to watch animals, they used to watch nature, and they used to think कि ये इतनी अच्छी life, इतनी harmonious life कैसे जीते हैं, because ये adjust कर जाते हैं सब जगह पे. So they used to observe them. So after observing them, if you see that most of the names of the asanas are after the names of the animals and names of nature. So it is, they used to observe them and then only they kept these names. So we are going to do the eagle posture. Right hand को ऊपर लाएंगे, left hand को नीचे कर लेंगे, and get your palms together. So this is the beat of the eagle. Now my right arm is up. So I just lift my right leg, cross it across my thigh, and just take it across my calf and bend down. This is the final eagle posture, Garudasana. And relax. Change it. Right up, left down. Now I just take my right leg up, cross it, and slowly bend down. बिल्कुल सामने देखेंगे तभी आपका बैलेंस बनेगा. And relax. So if you are able to balance yourself in these postures, you are able to balance your life. You are able to concentrate better. You are able to focus better. So you all must practice these asanas. We can try one more balancing asana, but please be careful. If you are doing it with me, you take the help of a chair because you can fall down. Even I can fall down. Okay, up and slowly lift your left leg up and come down. Balance बना के रखेंगे और बिल्कुल parallel to the ground आ जाएंगे. Just come parallel to the ground and back. Left leg पे करेंगे. So my upper body and my leg is parallel. So here we inhale and down we exhale. And back. So these are some of the standing asanas. There are many more advanced asanas, but we'll just do the simple ones. Okay. Now, Bhadrasana. Bhadrasana में हम अपने दोनों पैरों को इकट्ठा कर लेंगे, सोल्स को जोड़ लेंगे, अपने हैंड्स को इंटरलॉक करेंगे और पैरों के नीचे रखेंगे. उसके बाद अपनी बॉडी को बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट रखेंगे. This is known as the Bhadrasana. If you are not able to touch your knees to the ground, then straighten your leg, इसको इसके ऊपर रखिए और ऐसे ट्राई कीजिए प्रेस करने की. So if your legs are not very flexible, आपकी flexible हो जाएंगी slowly. So this is one of the practices that you can do before this. So this is known as the Bhadrasana. So we all know the Titli Asana, that is the butterfly posture. So this is the butterfly posture. This increases the hip flexibility. This is very good for opening up your hip area, your pelvic area. Very good for your reproductive organs and very good for PCOD. PCOD is very common these days. Okay, now straighten your leg. ये वाला पैर आप अपनी elbow पे रखेंगे. See, this foot comes on my elbow and this hand comes here. And now just pull your leg towards yourself and feel the stretch here in your hamstring muscle. पूरा खींच के रखेंगे and I feel the stretch. It might pain a little, but after 2-3 days you'll feel very good and you'll feel very comfortable doing it. And now rock the baby. So here we are going to rock our leg. Rock करेंगे. And relax. Now your left foot up and go down from here and just rock. We call it rock the baby. हम बच्चों को बहुत करवाते हैं. Rock the baby posture. And relax. Okay, now come on your knees. And I'll teach you the Vajrasana. Now, Vajrasana is known as the diamond posture. Why? Because we all know that diamond is बहुत solid material है. So, if you do this posture every day, your body will also become very steady and very energetic and very hard. So, आपने ऐसे करना है, अपने दोनों knees को जोड़ के रखना है. पीछे से आप अपने toes means your thumb, आपके अपने पैरों के अंगूठे को जोड़ लेना है. जोड़ के then you will sit down like this. People having problem in their knees will not sit like this. सीधा बैठ जाएंगे and आंखें बंद रखेंगे. Now this posture is the only posture which is used, which is done after having meals. Now, what is the science behind this is that the blood circulation in our legs stops a little bit. And then all the blood, all our life force is used for digesting the food. So, आपको पता है जब हमारे कहीं पे ये रुक गई, यहाँ पे नहीं हो रहा काम, तो यहाँ पे शुरू हो जाएगा. So that is why you must do this asana after every meal. पीठ को सीधी रखेंगे और पीछे से टोज जोड़ के रखेंगे एंड अपने हाथों को नीज पे रखेंगे एंड यू कैन आल्सो क्लोज योर आईज एंड व्हेन यू क्लोज योर आईज you can concentrate in between your eyebrows. This is a very, very important point in our bodies. This is known as Bhru Madhya. Bhru is the eyebrows and Madhya is the center. So concentrate here. This is the trigger point of the Agya Chakra. हमारे यहाँ पे एक आज्ञा चक्र होता है. It triggers from here. This is the center. So you can just concentrate on your Bhru Madhya. It will really help you in balancing your life. ऐसे बैठे रहेंगे. And then it is up to you. You can, if you are comfortable, this is a meditative posture also. You can sit in this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then up. And then we will do the Uttan Manduk Asana. Uttan Manduk Asana means, Uttan means raised, Manduk means frog, and Asana means posture. So ये कैसे करेंगे? आप अपनी legs के बीच में gap ले आएंगे. So widen your legs. पीछे से आपके toes जुड़े रहेंगे. पीछे से आपके toes जुड़े हुए, आपकी body straight. So now keep your hands here on your thighs and slowly inhaling, take your arm up, put it on your back. Left arm also up, put it on your back. elbows pointing up, sit straight. And slowly you can release it. Now, अभी आप इसी आसन में बैठे हैं, तो I'll teach you one more आसन. That is the Simhasana, the lion posture. So ऐसे बैठे रहेंगे हम, अपने हाथों को अंदर की तरफ करेंगे. ये हाथ अंदर. ठीक है, आपने देखा होगा बहुत लोग ये करते हैं आसन. So when you sit like this, this is known as the lion posture. And after this, if we make a ha sound, now when we make any sound from our throat, this is going to help us with our thyroid, this is going to help us with our voice, this is going to help us with our like people who stutter, jo tutlaate hain thoda, and this will also increase your confidence. So this is very good for kids. अगर उनमें confidence कम है, then you can make them do this. So this is the lion posture and the lion roaring posture. Now I am going to do the lion roaring. So when you make a ha sound, that is the Sim Garjana Asana. So I do it ha, ha, ha. So a variation of this is that you take out your tongue and do it. अपनी tongue को निकालेंगे. So try this, it is really good. चलिए, अब मैं आपको थोड़े से आसन supine position में I tell you. So let's.
इधर हट जाओ बेटा. इधर उधर बैठो. उधर उधर जाओ. यहाँ नहीं, इधर बैठो.
So I think I'm visible from here, and I'm audible also.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So आप सीधा लेट जाएंगे. सीधा लेट जाइए. Right leg को ऊपर उठाइए straight and down. So
हटो
you
जरा.
can.
हटो हटो.
रितु जी को म्यूट पे करिए.
हटो हटो. छोड़ो.
सतीश जी रितु जी को म्यूट पे करिए.
चलिए. Left leg up and down. You can do it slowly. I'm doing it fast because of the time. And now both your legs up. Both your legs up together. ऊपर कर लेंगे legs and सीधी रखेंगे. जैसे ही आप अपनी legs ऊपर करेंगे, आप सीधी कर लीजिए. Now this asana is very good for your heart because all the blood is moving easily towards the heart now. There is no problem to the heart, it is making no effort because the gravity is pulling. And slowly you can come back. And now a very good asana again. Up, legs up. And now widen your legs. जितने wide कर सकते हैं उतनी करेंगे. And feel the stretch. Back, 2, back, 3, back. Now get your soles together. Interlock कीजिए हाथों को. Soles को पकड़ लीजिए. This is a very good stretching exercise. Inhale कीजिए यहाँ पे and exhale करते हुए बिल्कुल ऊपर उठेंगे and हम try करेंगे कि हमारा nose हमारे big toe के साथ touch करे. So just pull your legs towards yourself. And this is very good for stretching and relax. So इसके बाद leg raises के बाद leg rotation आती है. That is also very good. Then cycling is very good for your core. So cycling you can do left leg first, right leg, and doing it together, and then reverse it. This is very good for the core muscles. आप ये रोज कर सकते हैं. Anybody can do it. Okay, now there is a fish posture. This posture is very good for thyroid. इसको कैसे करते हैं? The crown of our head goes down. आपके palms नीचे रहेंगे. The crown of the head goes down.
and your chest goes up like this. ये आपका पूरा एरिया स्ट्रेच होगा. This is known as the fish posture, and slowly release it. Okay, इसके बाद there are some asanas like the Halasana. It is a little tough, not for beginners. Then there is Sarvangasana. Sarvangasana is, you must have seen, when the legs are up. So that is for, it is known as Sarv Ango Ka Asana. It is a very, very beneficial asana. So I'll teach you some prone asanas now. अभी हमने supine किए on our spine. So now I'm going to teach you one very good asana for backache. So keep your hands just under your shoulders and keep your knees just under your hips. इसके बाद inhale करते हुए अपनी head को ऊपर ले जाएंगे and we will dip our back. Back को dip कर लीजिए और ऊपर देखिए. Exhale करते हुए नीचे and hunch your back. This releases all the tension from your spine. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Then lie down. भुजंगासन. अपने हाथों को शोल्डर्स के पास रखेंगे. इनहेल करते हुए ऊपर जाएंगे and don't lift navel से नीचे नीचे ऊपर करेंगे. बस ज्यादा ऊपर नहीं करेंगे. Hold here. This is the Bhujangasana. Again, this is very good for digestion. Down and up and down. Let me convert this to Dhanurasana. So Dhanurasana, inhale and up. पूरा ऊपर हो जाएंगे. Dhanurasana and up.
लेकिन हट जा.
And from here we can turn. So हमें एक posture करना है. Forward किया तो backward भी करना चाहिए. So you can convert this into a mountain posture.
Sit, sit. Sit, sit.
आपके पैर जमीन पे लगने चाहिए. Slow. You can also lift your leg up, back, up and back. अपने toes पे आ जाइए. So these are the normal exercises जो आप रोज कर सकते हैं. And another very good asana for backache. I would like to tell you all. उल्टा लेट जाएंगे. अपने palms को ऊपर की तरफ फेस करते हुए thighs के नीचे रख लेंगे. Chin on the ground. Inhale. Lift your legs up and back. Inhale. Up and back. So do these asanas every day and then you will see the benefit on your own.
Ouch.
मैंने आपको बड़ी हरिडली सारे आसन करा दिए. So anything else that you want to ask me, you can ask. You have any questions, anyone?
आरती मैम, you did it very very beautifully. And हाँ, एक मुझे input मिला. I usually suffer from backache. तो जैसे आपने ये एक्सरसाइज बताई तो आई फाउंड कि मैं हमेशा एक एक्सक्यूज बनाती हूँ कि नहीं मुझे एक्सरसाइज नहीं करनी क्योंकि मुझे बैकएक है. But now I discover that in fact it is there is a cure for it also.
Yes, definitely. Backache. Now, what is the philosophy? What is the science behind it? Is that whole day we are bending forward. हम
Okay.
किचन में काम कर रहे हैं, घर में काम कर रहे हैं, जमीन से कुछ उठा रहे हैं, कितनी बार झुकते हैं हमें पता ही नहीं होता. So we never do a backward bend. So please remember that अगर आपने 4 बार forward bend किया है तो make it a habit to bend backwards. Because क्या हो रहा है जब हम forward कर रहे हैं हमारी कोई nerve दब जाती है, कोई disc में problem आ जाती है. So if you want to keep your back flexible तो आगे पीछे करते रहेंगे. There are at least 7-8 asanas. हमारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है.
Okay. चलो नीचे.
Practice, we have 7-8 asanas which you can practice every day. And if you do it on a regular basis, तो आपको problem बैक की आएगी.
अच्छा बात चलिए.
Absolutely.
अच्छा.
ठीक है मैम. मैम ये रितु जी को प्लीज म्यूट पे करिएगा. ये मैं 2-3 बार इनको बोल चुकी हूँ. इनको शायद पता नहीं लग रहा है. इनके बच्चे शोर मचा रहे हैं.
रितु.
हाँ, रितु नाकरा. हाँ, बस. हाँ, ठीक है. Anybody amongst the audience who wants to ask, and please, it's a request that you should, not a request, it's for you, that you, if you want to see and practice yoga, follow Aarti ma'am. She's taking free classes on her Instagram. And ma'am, what is your Instagram handle?
Yoga with Aarti.
Yoga with
WITHARTI. Yoga with Aarti.
Yeah. So for a free session, and that too every day, you can go and check out the timings and follow the page. ठीक है आरती ma'am, I think there are no questions.
Okay, fine. So should I teach you 1 or 2 pranayams?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So one of the pranayams which you must have seen people doing is the Kapal Bhati. So normally log isko kehte hain Kapal Bharti. It is not Bharti. Please remember it's Kapal Bhati. So Kapal is your head and Bhati is the shine. So if you do your asanas and your pranayams every day, you will get a natural glow. You will not have to go to the parlors for facials. So
Like we can see your face.
Oh, ऐसा. Okay. सीधा रखेंगे अपनी बैक को, हाथों की मुद्रा बना लेंगे. So our hands and our fingers have lot of nerve endings. हर organ के साथ nerve जुड़ी हुई, and there are many pressure points. So आपने इनको ऐसे जोड़ लेना है and fingers को इकट्ठे रखना है. उसके बाद आप अपने हाथ ऐसे या ऐसे कैसे भी अपने thighs पे रख लीजिए. Keep your back absolutely straight. And now in Kapal Bhati, we exhale forcefully. Inhalation is passive. We don't have to make an effort for inhalation. We just have to exhale forcefully. So आप सीधा बैठेंगे. People with high blood pressure and people with some active eye or ear infection can just avoid it. So सीधा बैठेंगे एकदम से and forcefully exhale करेंगे. तो जब आप ये करेंगे तो आपकी बेली अंदर जानी चाहिए, बाहर नहीं आनी चाहिए. So you can do 60 times in 1 minute. That will be really helpful. And you can do maybe 4 times or 5. You can do it for 5 minutes initially if you're a beginner. If you're already practicing, then you can do it for 15 minutes. It is really good. I mean, it is, you will lose weight, you will balance your hormones, you will balance everything over here in your nervous system. Okay. Then the second is Anulom Vilom. Again, very useful one. And everybody can do it. Even heart patients can do this. So इसमें हम अपनी 2 fingers, our index finger and our middle finger, we have to keep on our forehead. Our thumb will be on the right nostril. Our ring finger will be on our left nostril. पीठ को बिल्कुल सीधा रखेंगे. आप अपने लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रिल को खोलेंगे और इनहेल करेंगे. You have to start from left because I told you left is passive. Inhale from left, close left, hold your breath for a second, exhale from right, inhale from right, close right, hold your breath, open left and exhale from left. Again, inhale from left and exhale from right. Inhale from right, exhale from left. So keep doing this. This you can practice anytime in the morning, anytime in the evening. But please remember, whenever you are doing yoga, there has to be a gap of at least 3 hours between your yoga practice and your meals. It is very important. ये नहीं कि आपने अभी खाना खाया है और उसके बाद आप एकदम से योगा करने लग जाए. No. Please remember, very important, you should be calm. और आपका एकदम माइंड ठीक होना चाहिए. आपके खाने में गैप होना चाहिए. आप राइट से पॉस्चर कर रहे हैं तो आपको लेफ्ट से भी पॉस्चर करना है. इनहेलेशन शुड बी डन ओनली फ्रॉम द नोज until unless told otherwise. Then this is alternate nostril breathing and Kapalbhati I've told you. Then there is very good pranayam. People who have thyroid, उनके लिए बहुत अच्छा है. Again हाथों की मुद्रा बना लेंगे. हम अपने नोज से इनहेल करेंगे. जैसे ही अपने नोज से इनहेल करेंगे, अपने यहाँ पे जो हमारे थायराइड है या हमारा ये इसको टाइट कर लेंगे. टाइट कर लेंगे एंड उसके बाद सांस अंदर लेके जाएंगे. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज दिस इज गोइंग टू गिव यू अ लिटिल स्नोरिंग साउंड. सो इनहेल फ्रॉम हियर एंड देन अपनी चिन को यहाँ लगा लें. एंड देन व्हेन यू हैव टू एक्सहेल, ऊपर करेंगे एंड यू विल एक्सहेल इन अ सिमिलर वे. टाइटन दिस ग्लॉटिस एंड देन एक्सहेल. नोज से एक्सहेल करेंगे. सो आई विल शो यू वंस. Inhale from nose, tighten your glottis, take your chin down, up, tighten your glottis, exhale from nose. So this massages our thyroid gland and also our parathyroid gland. So there is no way we can massage. So whenever we say ha, so you must have heard about the laughter therapy. Laughter therapy का क्या मतलब है कि हम अपनी ये जो यहाँ पे glands हैं इनकी हम exercise करते हैं. So these are the all important ones which I have taught you, and I hope these are of help to you, and I hope you will implement all these in your lives. It is very important to keep yourself fit and healthy. आजकल तो जरूरी है because of the pandemic and because of the current situation when we all are confined to our homes. But otherwise also, you can run, you can jog, you can cycle, you can do skipping, do anything, but you must do something. And thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, ma'am. Thanks a lot.